Next example of the type dx by p, dy by q, dz by r. The example is find general solution or solve the differential equation dx divided by x in bracket y square minus z square, dy divided by minus y z square plus x square, and dz divided by this z in bracket x square plus y square. So the example is solvable by method number 2, that is choose multipliers such that uh, this L into this P plus M into Y Q plus N into R is equal to 0, and that multipliers are X, Y, Z. If you multiply, don't write this step, directly write after choosing multipliers, write directly this step. Don't write this step. No need of this step. Directly write each ratio is equal to x dx plus y dy plus z dz, that is multiplied by x y z divided by x into this x is x square and multiply by x square in bracket. We have this quantity x square y square minus x square z square, then minus y square. So if we multiply by y, then we have minus y square in bracket. This means we have this, and multiply to this by z, we have this quantity x square z square plus y square z square, and the addition of these quantity, all these quantities are is equal to 0, and therefore we have x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. So after integrating, what we have, x square by 2 plus y square by 2 plus z square by 2 is equal to, suppose c1 dash is the constant of integration, then multiply by 2, and 2c1 dash is equal to c1, and then we have x square plus y square plus z square is equal to c1 as the one integral curve of the given differential equation, or one solution of the given differential equation. Again, choose the multipliers 1 by x minus 1 by y minus 1 by z. So these are the linearly independent multipliers. So what are the, when we say the two multipliers are linearly dependent, if they are multiples of each other. For example, if we multiply this x y z by x, then what we have, x square, then x into y and x into z. So if we take the multipliers x square, x into y, x z, and if we find the solution, then we have the same solution, that x square plus y square plus z square is equal to c1, because these two multipliers are linearly dependent. So choose the linearly independent multipliers, two linearly independent multipliers. So these are the linearly independent multipliers, 1 by x minus 1 by y minus 1 by z, and therefore we have, don't write this step, directly write each ratio is equal to 1 by x dx minus 1 by y dy minus 1 by z dz, and then after multiplying 1 by x minus 1 by y minus 1 by z, we have, this is the denominator, and it is equal to 0. This denominator is equal to 0, and therefore we have 1 by x dx plus 1 by minus 1 by y dy minus 1 by z dz is equal to 0, and then integrating, what we have log x, 1 by x integration is log x, minus 1 by y integration is minus log y, and minus 1 by z integration is minus log z, and suppose log c2 is the constant of integration, then if we take minus sign common from these two, what is in bracket, log y plus log z, and log y plus log z is log y into z, and log a minus log b is log a by b, and therefore we have log x by y into z is equal to log c2, and cancel log of both sides, then we have x divided by yz is equal to c2, and this is the second solution, and therefore 1 and 2 forms the general solution of the given differential equation. Similarly, the next example, L dx divided by m into n in bracket y minus z m y dy divided by n l z minus x in bracket n dz divided by l m in bracket x minus y. So the example, solve the example, this example by using method second, that is choose multipliers. So multipliers are L, M, N. Then what happen? Don't write this step, directly write each ratio is equal to, then write each ratio is equal to. So L square dx plus M square dy plus N square dz, if after multiplying L, M, N. And what we have here, after multiplying L, M, N, L, M, N in bracket y minus z. So L, M, N, y minus L, M, N, z. Similarly here, we have this quantity and after multiplying n by this, we have this quantity, and the addition of all these uh, factors at the denominators is equal to 0, and therefore we have L square dx plus m square dy plus n square dz is equal to 0. That is, find multipliers such that the if we multiply by that multipliers with p q r, then addition is 0, then choose that multiplier. So by using trial and error method, find these multipliers. So we have this, and then after integration, what we have, L square is constant quantity, and the integration of dx is x, dy is y, and dz is z, and therefore L square x plus m square y plus n square z is equal to C1 is the first integral curve of the given differential equation, first solution of the given differential equation. Then choose multipliers Lx plus my plus nz. So these are the linearly independent with respect to the first three multipliers. And after multiplying, don't write this step, directly write each ratio is equal to multiply by Lx, My and Nz. What we have? L square x dx plus m square y dy plus n square z dz divided by Lx, m, and y, and all these factors. And if we take LMN as common, then what we have, or directly we say the addition of these factors is equal to 0, and therefore what we have, L square x dx is plus m square y dy plus n square z dz is equal to 0. And after integration of x is x square by 2, y square by 2, z square by 2 is equal to C2 is the constant of integration. C2, suppose C2 dash, and then multiply by 2, and then write C2 dash is equal to C2, and this is number equation number 2, and therefore 1 and 2 gives the general solution. This is the second equation, second solution. Okay, next example, dx divided by mz minus ny divided by nx minus lz, and divided by dz divided by ly minus mx. So choose multipliers x, y, z, and therefore each ratio is equal to, don't write this step, directly write each ratio is equal to x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by, multiply by this with by x, and we have this quantity, multiply by y, so this quantity, multiply by x, multiply by y, and multiply by z, and add all these three, we have answer 0, and therefore x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. After integration, we have this, and multiplying by 2 C1 dash is suppose C1. So this is the first solution of the given differential equation. Then again choose the multipliers LMN. So what happened? L dx plus m dy plus n dz plus n dz, each ratio is equal to, don't write this step, directly write this step, that each ratio is equal to, and the denominator, answer of the denominator is what? Is equal to 0. Answer of denominator is 0, and therefore L dx plus m dy plus n dz is equal to 0. After integration, L, m, n are constants. Integration of dx is x, dy is y, and integration of dz is z, and therefore we have Lx plus my plus nz is equal to C2 is the second. And so first and second gives the general solution of the given differential equation, or is the complete integral of the given differential equation, or is called integral curves of the given differential equation, or primitives of the given differential equation. Next example, dx divided by y minus z into x, dy divided by x plus yz, and dz divided by x square plus y square. Then choose multipliers x minus y z. So up to this, what we observe that that the multipliers are generally multipliers are x, y, z, x minus y, z, or x minus y minus z, or 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z, or EL. These are the multipliers. So after trial and error method, we can find easily these multipliers x, y, z, and therefore we have directly write this step. Don't write this step. That is each ratio. After writing this statement, that choose multipliers x minus y z, directly write each ratio is equal to. Don't write this step. So each ratio is equal to x dx minus y dy plus z dz, and if we multiply by x, y, and z with respect to x minus y and z, we have this denominator, and answer of this denominator is 0. So we have x dx minus y dz dy plus z dz is equal to 0. After integration, what we have? Integration of x is x square by 2, y is y square by 2, z is z square by 2. Suppose c1 dash is the constant of integration, multiplying by 2, and write 2 c1 dash as c1. So we have, this is the first integral curve of the given differential equation. Then choose multipliers y, x, and minus 1. So again, these are the multipliers linearly independent with respect to the first multipliers. And so we have, don't write this step, directly write this step. Each ratio is equal to y dx plus x dy minus dz divided by multiplying by y and x and minus 1. We have the answer, answer of this denominator is 0. And therefore we have y dx plus x dz minus dz x dy, don't write here dz, dy, x dy. And then what is the integration of this y dx plus x dy? So this is the derivative of y dx plus x dy is the derivative of x into y. Derivative of x into y is what? X dy plus y. Here write dy. So y dx plus x dy is the derivative of x into y, and so the integration of these two factors x y dx plus x dy is x into y. So write that y dx plus x dy as the derivative of x into y minus dz, and then integrating integration and derivative cancel to each other. Therefore we have x into y as the integration of dxy, derivative of xy is xy. That is the integration of this factor y dx plus x dy is x into y, because the derivative of x into y is y dx plus x dy minus integration of dz is z is equal to constant of integration is c2, and therefore 1 and 2 gives the general solution of the given differential equation. Next problem, dx divided by this, dy divided by y plus z, dz divided by y minus z. Then choose multipliers 1, y and z. So after multiplying, we have each ratio is equal to dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by multiply by 1, multiply by y, and multiply by z. We have the answer 0. Answer of the denominator is 0, and therefore dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. And then integrating. So integration of dx is x, integration of y with respect to y, dy is what? Y square by 2. Similarly, z square by 2 is equal to c1 dash, then multiplying by 2, we have this, and write 2 c1 dash as c1. Then consider this second ratio and third ratio, dy divided by y plus z and dz divided by y minus z. And then what we have? Y minus z dy plus y plus z dz. So if you observe the second ratio and third ratio, then that is dy divided by this quantity, dz by this quantity. So x is absent in these two ratios. So the method 1 is applicable. That is the consider the two fractions, two ratios in which the one variable is absent. So x is absent in the second and third ratio, and so consider the second and third ratio and separate the variables. So what we have? Y dy minus, so y dy integration is y square by 2, z dy and y dz. So collect these two factors, that z y dz plus z dy, and this y dz plus z dy is the derivative of y into z. So what is the derivative of y into z? Is y dz plus z dy, and then integrating both sides, what we have? Integration of y is y square by 2, integration of z is z square by 2, and the derivative integration of dyz is yz. So right here yz or zy plus c2 dash as a constant of integration, and then multiplying by 2 and write 2 c2 dash as a c2. We have this answer, y square minus z square minus z into y. So right, this is z into y is equal to c2, and so 1 and 2 gives the general solution of the given differential equation or complete integral of the given differential equation, or is called complete solution of the given differential equation. Is also called primitives of the given differential equation. So next example, dx divided by x square, dy divided by y square, dz divided by x into y. So first method is applicable to this example. Dx divided by x square and dy divided by y square. So z is absent in this first two ratios. So consider these two ratios and integrating both sides. And the integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x, because the derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So 1 by x square integration is 1 by minus 1 by x. 1 by y square integration is minus 1 by y with respect to y. It's and at the constant of integration as c1. So minus x 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to c1 is the uh, first solution of the given differential equation, or we can simplify it. X into y as LCM, x minus y divided by x into y is equal to c1. So in order to solve, to find the second solution of this differential equation, either apply the second method, that is choose multipliers such that LP plus MQ plus NR is equal to 0, or use the first method or sub method of method number 1, that is use the solution obtained, the first solution obtained, that is if we substitute x into y as a value of x into y. So what is x into y? X into y from this is what? X minus y by c1. So we can also use the first solution to obtain the second solution. So that is the sub method of method number 1, that is substitute x into y as x minus y divided by c1. So in that the given equation, and then we have then choose multipliers minus 1, 1 and 1. So simplification of this equation is differential equation is what? 1 by x dx. So shift this x to numerator. So what do we have? We have 1 by x dx, 1 by y dy, and 1 by c1 by n. This is c1 by n. Shift this c1 and this n to numerator. We have c1 by n. And so if you observe x, y, and x minus y, we say that the multipliers are minus 1, plus 1, and plus 1. So directly we can apply these multipliers to this. So multipliers are minus 1, 1, and 1. So each ratio is equal to minus 1 by x dx plus 1 by y dy plus 1 by z dz. So after substituting x into y, we have this is the given differential equation. And so directly we say that the multipliers are what? 1 by minus 1 by x, 1 by y, and c1 by n, c1 by n. So these are the multipliers, c1 by n. Okay, so if we write this step, then we say the multipliers are minus 1, 1, 1. But if we write multipliers observing this differential equation, then multipliers are what? Minus 1 by x, 1 by y, and c1 by n. So we have the answer of denominator is 0, and therefore we have minus 1 by x dx plus 1 by y dy plus c1 by n dz is equal to 0. And after integration, we have minus log x, integration of minus 1 by x is minus log x, minus 1 by y integration is log y, plus c1 by n is constant, and integration of dz is z is equal to c2. And log y minus log x is log y by x. So, and then resubstitute this c1. c1 is what? c1 is value of c1 is what? X minus c1, value of c1 is what? X minus y divided by x by y. So substitute that value, and what do we have? Log y by x plus z, x minus y divided by x into y is equal to c2, and this is second, and therefore first time to second gives the general solution of the given differential equation. So by using the first solution and by using the method number 2, we can obtain the second solution of the given differential equation in this example. Okay. So next example, dx divided by 1 plus y, dy divided by 1 plus x, and dz divided by z. So consider the first two ratios because z is absent. Dx divided by 1 plus y, divided by 1 plus x, and then after simplifying, that is after separating the variables, what do we have? 1 plus x dx is equal to 1 plus y dy. Then simplify or integrating. Integration of 1 is x, integration of x is x square by 2, integration of 1 is y because y is variable, and integration of y is y square by 2 plus constant of integration, suppose c1 dash, and then multiplying by 2 we have this, and suppose 2 c1 dash is c1, therefore we have this is the first solution. Then this, this is the actually the third method, method number 3. This is actually the sub method of method number 2. That is, consider dx minus dy is equal to dz by z. So dx minus dy is what? 1 plus y minus in bracket 1 plus x is equal to the third ratio as it is, that dz divided by z. So actually, this is the sub method of method number 2. That is the choose multipliers 1, minus 1 and 0. So what do we have? Each ratio is equal to dx minus dy plus 0 dz. That is, and each ratio means every ratio. This ratio, that is each ratio means every ratio is equal to this quantity, that dx minus dy plus 0 dz. And in the place of each ratio, we consider the ratio dz by z. So we have dx minus dy divided by y minus x is equal to dz divided by z. And then we have this y minus x, the denominator, and the derivative of y. Take negative sign as common. So dx minus dy replaced by dy minus dx. And then y minus x, the derivative of y minus x is what? Dy minus dx. And then use the rule of integration, that integration of f dash x divided by fx is log fx. That is, adjust the derivative of denominator at the numerator. So y minus x derivative is dy minus dx. And dz by z integration is log z. So integrating, what we have? Minus log y minus x, integration of this quantity dy minus dx divided by y minus x, and 1 by z integration is log z. Add the constant of integration, suppose log c2 is the constant, and then we have the log z, shift this quantity, plus log y minus z, and log a plus log b is log a into b, so log z into y minus x, and then z into y minus x is suppose e raised to minus c1 dash, c2 dash, e raised to, because log a is b, then a is what? E raised to b. So log, if we shift the log, then its reciprocal is exponential function. So z y minus x is what? E raised to minus c2 dash, and suppose e raised to minus c2 dash is c2. So z in bracket y minus x is equal to c2 is the second solution, and therefore 1 and 2 gives the general solution of the given differential equation. So this is the actually sub method of method number 3. That is, the multipliers are 1, minus 1 and 0, and in the place of each ratio consider the third ratio. So actually this is the method number, consider as the method number 3, or it is a sub method of method number 2. So we will see the remaining examples of the same type in the next lecture.